Greetings to the crypto community. We are pseudo-anonymous. We are here to smash that like button. We believe this content needs to reach more people like you. We are watching. We are listening. Most importantly, we are liking and subscribing. We are pseudo-anonymous. Expect us.
Double A, double up. Yeah. Double A, double up. The money I color up. Double A, double up. The money I color up. 2 turns of 4, 4 turns of 8. Sleep and get paid. Rich when I wake. I bet the bank. I set the pace. Guess what I make? That's what I make. Counting pockets, that's a trending topic. You got this and you got that, but got no spending options. I keep quiet, but still get it rocking. I keep quiet with it in my pocket. I keep quiet, moving stuff is silent. Double A, double up. The money I color up. Double A, double up. The money I color up. I swear God been blessing me. You think you been testing me? Don't mean lemons, watch lemon squeeze. Pieces been my recipe. You buy watch and bust them down. Mine is my investment piece. Heard your mix is drowning out. You need to call Trevor, please. I don't fold, I don't fear. Pearly whites, no veneers. Keep it clean, check it's clear. Water clear, P is clear. See the light, you go dear. See the light, I go near. Let me shine, watch me shine. I'ma shine, vision clear. Double A, double up. The money I color up. Double A, double up. The money I color up. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash digital. The dash is digital. Go. Digital. Digital. The cash is digital. The dash is digital. Run it up. Digital. Stepping like Marty McFly. Stepping, I feel like the guy. I get them looking like why. I never doubted me why. I never doubted my guys. You know you in it for win. I stand on 10, you on 10. I don't have friends of a friend. Only the fan of the kin. Only my wife and my kids. That's all I needed to win. Now I only trust my true friends. Had to cut off my loose ends. You know I win if you win. You know you win if I win. I swipe that cash, don't fold. I swipe my bank on gold. Don't think that I've been dumb. I spend like I've been broke. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash digital. The dash is digital. Go. Digital. The cash is digital. The dash is digital. Run it up. Digital. Living my truth, no tricks. I'm just trying to feed my kids. I'm just trying to keep my wife. I'm just trying to live my life while we get rich. Mind my business. Money gon' come, some go. Man, if you know, you know. I've been through highs and lows. Here for the ride, I go. Slide and roll. Up and down, but I get up. The numbers crunching, no sit-ups. I grew up and got dripped up. Purple label, my get up. That's 101, not a run and done. Month to month, and there's more to come. I told Cushy, let's run it up. Now it's millions on millions. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash digital. The dash is digital. Go. Digital. The cash is digital. The dash is digital. Run it up. Digital. get the cake. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new, this ain't what you used to. I do me, do you. I do me, do you. This ain't what you used to. 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 This ain't what you. No, this ain't what you used to. Switching from the bikes to a new coupe. You know I keep some new shoes. Keep it simple, not like you. All night, get right. Know you know the price. Know you know the name, no games. I need all my money now. Not playing, man. This ain't what you used to. I might fly to LA. This cold weather ain't for me. Hit the bank, round your way. What you used to? And I'm grinding to the top. I can't let it slip away, so I gotta get the pay. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new. This ain't what you used to. I do me, do you. I do me, do you. This ain't what you used to. This ain't what you used to. This ain't what you used to.
Check 1 2 1 2.
This ain't what you used to. This ain't what you used to. This ain't what you. Calls keep coming in. For the win, get it in. This ain't what you used to. So you get on my nerves. Try hit my line, get curved. This ain't what you used to. Run around swerves. Everybody here knows the word. This ain't what you used to. Know you know the drill. Always paying now, see the rail. This ain't what you used to. I get it in for my kids. Stack those chips and I get that check. Not what you used to. You see how I live, work my biz. I'm too far from the rest. Not what you used to. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new. This ain't what you used to. I do me, do you. I do me, do you. This ain't what you used to. 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 This ain't what you. Me, it was never me versus you, and now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part, wake up and I do my job, just how I should. It was always me versus me, it was never me versus you, it's understood. Get up, had to beat those odds, got up and I beat those odds, that's understood. It was always me versus me, it was never me versus you, and now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part, wake up and I do my job, just how I should. I feel it all, I feel it all, I'm feeling numb, I'm feeling numb. I lost my soul, it's on the run. I need a spot.
Are we ready?
I need some fun. I'm in the dark.
Check.
Like what's to come.
Been little hearing myself.
It was never me but you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and
Check,
beat those
1 2.
eyes. It's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. Understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. It's me versus me. It's you and I. The time is now. It's do or die. I chose my path. No choosing sides. I'll take what comes. Hit for the ride. That guy. No more time for the bad guy. Never going back to the past. I need the holy water, get baptized.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm.
What? Ooh, hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Late Night Crypto Charts with Road Dawg. My name is Lane, and I can't hear myself in my monitor, so it's kind of freaking me out just a little bit here. Let's crank you up just a little bit. Kind of a mixed bag in crypto today. Kind of wondering what the hey is going on, man. We're up, but we're down at the same time. I got an explanation, and it's called Total 3 over here. That's my altcoins, your altcoins, all of our juicy altcoins just out there. The overall demand for them is slightly coming down. That's where we kind of topped out here. I'm calling it a top because it's got a top area that it's topped out at with the top fib area. Projection area. It didn't quite nail it. It doesn't have to. It's just making another top there. So what I'm looking for is confirmation now that we have a possible double top brewing here. A brewing here. So this little line I'm going to draw. What level is that? $645 billion, man. We might find some support there. Let's hope and pray that we do. Maybe it'll dwindle down and, knock both of these out at the same time. Bottom of this kind of red trend line that we got going on here. It's kind of a Hail Mary call here. Our last little mode of support here before maybe something bigger happens. So if we get a pullback in altcoins and see the market, lose about 50, 60 billion, it's okay. We can live through that. We can live through that. If you're a hodlin, if you're the investor type, the slow mover type, which is a little secret, you guys make the most money. Or had the potential to, as long as you jump out of the game at the right time. You can't keep holding. You can't keep holding. Your 5 to 10 year plan is going to have like an abrupt end here in about 18 months. But if you're riding some of these altcoins to the downside, it might be what you see for a little bit. We're finding some support here. We kind of predicted this level. This is a fib level. I just didn't draw a line there. Because you're an idiot, Road Dawg. But ironically, that actually did hold. So finding some support there. Hopefully it will hold. Let's see if we can. Let's hope and pray. Otherwise, we will see money leaving the altcoins. We could be bouncing here and working our way back up, and we'll start seeing the numbers go back up again in their wallet. And hey, that's always good. I like that. Don't you like that? I think we all like that. But if we lose it, it's going to be a sad little trickle down here. But we've been here before. No big deal. Have fun shorting the market and playing that game for a little while, or just, having that dry powder waiting for some juicy deals here. We could be looking at that situation too. So were you saying it's going to go up or it can go down? No, I'm telling you, it can also go sideways. We're going to cover every direction here. The only way that I promise you that it will not go is backwards, like this way. It will never go backwards. This is what they do on the weekends, people. They're testing us to see we have the strength of this market. They love to drive us, Bitcoin and our altcoins overall, the whole market, to an area to kind of test us here on the weekends. That's my take on this. Disagree if you like, but what do you think they're doing? Now I'm looking at the market. I realize that this is not the most popular pattern out there. So the most popular one right now is something like this, which, yeah, it can be valid. Several different ways to look at that. I like to zoom out. I got a little makeshift trend line there, but she's not solid on any candle bodies. I move her down to where she's solid on a candle body. We still hadn't quite touched her yet. Actually, I kind of like that one a little bit better. So you're seeing lots of calls, different calls, and it depends. All I can say, on the weekly, we're doing great, man. As negative as everybody is for this weekend, what we got going on weekly wise looks fantastic so far. Now there's some signs here of slowing, and the MACD's kind of showing this, and she's a little lagger, especially on the weekend, a little behind the times. So, but even she's seeing it before some of us, right? A little declining, and we're reaching one of those pretend imaginary lines of resistance that we're obviously probably feeling a little resistance from. It's these smaller time frames that are being the little boogers in the mix. The 3-day right here where we got a bearish cross on the MACD, which I ain't fighting with. I ain't disagreeing with at all. That sucker's got some momentum to do something. But the weekly, having a little bit more say-so, says, it's all right. Just, she acts out every once in a while. Give her a week, she'll go back to normal. You know how it is. Just chill, baby. Just rub her feet or something. Stay out of her way. So, we got a little something going on here with Bitcoin. Losing the 9 moving average here on the 3-day, and that kind of puts us in a little bit more of a bearish predicament. Not wholly bearish, but kind of like, hey man, we're in a correction phase right now. We're going to take a little bit of a chill pill. We got a 21 moving average coming down here, kind of matching up with a little layer of support that I want to see us keep, and that's at 62,000. But going back to the way that I've been looking at it, sans bull flag or bull pennant, which, well, since we were there with that theory, if this plays out as a pennant, and it could, there is one of them there crazy measure moves that you might see. Now, your standard measure move would be from here, and that would give you a target, depending on where you break out, somewhere in the neighborhood of about 93,000, right? Your more Moon Boy one measure move would be from here. That would take you up to about 105, but just for a little realism here, if you go over to Thomas Bukowski, who I can't say enough good things about, thepatternSide.com, where you find some statistics about this particular pattern and its probability to meet that measured move, and it's only 30% of them ever make it up that high, baby. Only 30%. He's got a little multiplier we can put there. I've already done all that work for us. But they do tend to break to the upside about 57% of the time. He does explain that the performance results for pennants is based on the short-term price swing, not the change from the breakout to the ultimate high or low as in other chart patterns. So what he is saying there in cryptid language is that instead of putting your measure move up on the top, you want to put it down on the bottom. It's a little different from what all the other patterns and breakouts, we do that, but for these little guys, we come down here. So take that for what you will, Mr. Bukowski. I'm actually going to measure those little guys. But the actual measure move that that it might play out with the multiplier takes us up to this 76 area right there. So take that for what you will. If you're looking at it that way. My scenario's got a little bit more of a bearish bend to it. It's also being confirmed by this 9 moving average that we fell beneath, and this 21 that we're in danger of losing, have lost, have not quite yet regained, which is lying underneath this trend line of a bearish megaphone pattern, which, a lot of times they've been playing out really well and really bullish, but we've got what may be a possible partial decline here and leading to a breakdown of this major trend line that we've been following since price was down at $42,395. That's what I'm watching. A little different from the other guys. A little different. A little less hopeful, actually. As on the 4-hour, we've lost the 200 moving average, and, the 50 might be crossing over that 200, which is commonly known as the death cross. Dum, dum, dum. Now, do remember that the weekly said, we owe Tay. So keep that in mind. Even this is when you need to rely on the bigger charts. I mean, I know there's some people out there, that preach the 1 minute for predicting Bitcoin's future, I guess. I don't know. Foretelling what mysteries will happen months from now. But to me, ain't nothing better than these bigger time frames. And man, this 2 week, she's looking nice. she's still getting ready. She's not there yet. She's in there putting her makeup on, putting those finishing touches up, but she's already turned green in a hurry. You see what I'm talking about? This money flow. Not only, she's already popped up. Now we got some things that look a little tired, may have to do a little turnaround, but I would have to say on this, I watched the stochastics and that money flow, baby. That money flow is a big one on a bigger time frame. Couple that idea with what we got over here on the MACD, which on 2 week, she ain't missed a beat yet. She ain't even tired at all. You peek ahead to the monthly. Oh, we're chugging along. This is where the momentum is. So if you feared that we're going to drop down to 48,000 or some crazy number, the bigger time frames are telling me, chill, baby. Just chill. However, you might see 60,000 again as a retest of this 21 moving average area. Might come in play, 61,000, somewhere there. And that's all within the normal things of what we'd expect of this market, according to the bigger time frames. Woo, you kind of shooting for 53. Well, that's bearish. How bearish of you. I just can't see it because Ichimoku's just dying to take price higher on the 3-day. Just to be honest with you, Ichimoku's itching. I know MACD's bearish. I know she's getting all wound up right now, but we can flip her around, people. Here's how we do it. We go over to Stokes' house. You know Stochastics? He's been feeling down on the low. He don't stay there very often. He's what you would call, well, they used to call him, what did they call him? He's a little moody, shall we say, down in the dumps for a few days, but then he gets hyper. Yeah, he'll flip and he'll go bullish as all get out. He's showing signs he's about to come out of that and go mania on us. So, yeah, I don't know if I should talk about this publicly or not, but that's just, we all family, right? It's cool, right? He going to talk MACD out of flipping all bearish. She's going to have to turn around and chase him because he's going to take off. He's going to do something. And the cloud going to be right behind him, man. Ichimoku going to be, I got you, baby. You just rock on. And price is just going to be off and running naked like a little jaybird. Just, oh my God, I'm going to go for it. And we're just all going to look back at this and just laugh and watch our portfolios go up. That's how I kind of see it playing out. That's the story they're telling me. What do you guys got? I like to sometimes listen to those guys that got the horror stories, thinking about how they can't wait to see Bitcoin all chopped up at 30,000. Just all tied to a rack, bleeding everywhere, all beat up, bruised up, swollen eyes. I don't know. But that's enough about Bitcoin. I'm back here looking at our altcoins, man. Just kind of going sideways right now. Let's prefer that and up over possible down. All really depends on what Bitcoin dominance over here does, which she is wanting to go up. That's just all you can say. She's tired of being pinned down and she's wanting to rock up, and that does not bode well for an altcoin season for our cryptoids. Also, the dollar right behind my head. We move, draw yellow on there. The dollar above my head here as it's bouncing off of a bottom area. So the dollar go up. Sometimes that's not so good for Bitcoin. So it's going to be interesting to see how things kind of play out over these next, 7 to 10 days is what I'm kind of guesstimating. But if we watch the 4-hour and we see price gain above this 200 moving average by some miracle of the Holy of Holies, break back above this trend line, take that as a bullish sign, something good about to pop off. What you normally see is a little more rejection. And coming down to this 65,200, 500 area, which is, candle top for our all-time high last season. And it would suck to lose that. It's a great if we flipped it for support, if that's what we've done here and we're going higher. This is going to just be a swing pattern failure or a bear trap, as I call it, and a lot of others. If that's what's going on, this is hella bullish to bounce off of that. But if we can't get back above this major trend line, then we're going to retest it. And if it doesn't hold this time, we might take a gut punch there, and it may not be fun. So that's the warnings we got for Bitcoin. What you guys up to, man? Shout out to everybody that's hanging out, man. Hey, was that crispy chicken? Was that crispy chicken? Crispy chicken. I don't know if you've been here since I found one for you. Ha ha! Crispy Chicken's one of my admins over in our free little trading Telegram community. It's just a little community of cool people. Avon's gifting a membership. I'm about to do some streams for members only. May just be like one a week, see how it goes. But I figured I would revive a chart school, start out with that live. And anybody that wants to learn, I guess, the fundamentals of charting, come and join in. Shout out to everybody hanging out here. Extremely Bored Nerd. Who said I eat a Strega? Got you there, Strega. Jackson, Dave Forget. Happy you have those little, man, this little box I'm reading from. Happy you have those little dancing characters. My girlfriend like them, so she liked the stream, even if she don't understand anything. Oh, cool. I like to have a little something out there. Hadn't found anything interesting lately to add. Casper looking juicy. I like Casper. It's a weekend. We bulls eat RSI for breakfast, says Avon. Oh, look, there's a lot more, man. How much have I missed here? Look, that's just been Chatty Cathy. Oh, that scared me. We do have a good mic, though, right? I'm not just talking to myself, right? Now I gotta fast forward to the end. He says chicken. Okay. I've got PTSD about this microphone, man, and leaving things on my screen. So, okay, I'm looking. Mic check. A pulse chain like that light button. All right. So I'm way behind, huh? Haven said, I've had no problem with Sol, and I'm using 0.028 slip, and it's been trading nonstop since. It gets caught up, and then the apps get kind of. Radium was really bad. I don't know if it may be a little bit better for Radium, but I don't know. I think something happened with Sol a few days ago, because I saw that too. I was trying to do some stuff and like nothing would happen. I was like, oh crap. First, I don't think they've got all the kinks worked out. I don't know. I'm curious to see how Sol plays out. I'll put it that way. I think it'll do well, but I just think it's getting a push, a monetary push. And for what reason? And they've been trying to do it since last time, right? Whatever powers that be, they don't give up on their plan too often. They just keep kind of find a different way to get the same thing out there. And they use a lot of the same old playbook over and over. It's kind of weird. I decided a lot into March, says Bored Nerd, and I didn't think the dump would be so bad on April 1st, so just toddling for me. Hey man, you're doing good. So this is going to be an interesting ride for you because the dumps get worse, and you just get used to it because they'll get better. We're in a great part of the market right now. Any dumps we get will look scary as all get out. You might even see articles out there. I don't know. FUD on the market happened the last time when what was F2 pool dumped on us, right? we were in a nice upswing, and then all of a sudden we were around 40,000, I think, and they started dumping. And I'm like, why? Why are you stopping it? We're going up. Why are you stopping it? Everybody got pissed, but it scared the whole market. People were selling left and right, trying to get out. So, but after settled down, I think I did a V-shaped recovery, and then we're off. Back full gear. But it's a great time to buy some stuff if you had drop out on the side. Hey, there's Joe from Trade Intuition. How's it going, Joe? Haven says, too early to sell now. You can make everything you have invested back if need be, but Bitcoin can only get adopted once. I hold it right. Oh no, I'm not letting Bitcoin go into it at all. It's be precious. Yeah, you you start talking about me sending Bitcoin or trading Bitcoin or something, man. I'm starting to look at you sideways now. I'm like, what? No, you don't understand. She's just getting so gosh darn expensive now. Joe says, Tom got away from me. Happy I made the show. Tom got away from me too. I wasn't trying to go on at 10:30. That didn't work. Crispy chicken, yeah. I think Joe's been posting. And there's a free membership. Oh man, there's more chat. You guys are chatty catty. Awesome membership population. Cool. Haven says I can't even use Radium. It's hard. So let's talk about Solana right now. What exactly do we have over there exactly? We do have some depend stuff going on over there, and of course Helium moved over there, which was weird. Since they had their own, supposedly, were having their own chain. A chain moved to another chain. That's how weird. And that kind of, I don't know, that ecosystem is very weird, but it still seems to be good. And the Helium Mobile seems to be doing cool. DPN and meme coins seem to be the main thing over there. Are we seeing much about serious money DeFi though? Anything institutional people would be interested in? I'm not seeing much narrative that way, but that's what I would be expected, since unless it's some kind of distraction. I don't know, man. Something don't feel right about Solana to me. I don't know what it is quite yet. I think they're trying, but there's something very forced about it, in my personal opinion. I'm still in it, still playing it. That ain't going to change because that number going to go up. I'm riding it. All right, guys, I got some coins to go over, and I think I'll come back and look in the chat there. I was looking, and I think I lost the one I saw, so I'll have to go back and check. This is New Cloud. This is Nuco Cloud over on MexC. This little guy, man, this little guy. I FOMO'd in on this live stream under this one. I looked at the chart, and I was just like, but it just looks so good. Because you know this sector is going to be hot. The hot sector with Web3, and now we got AI needing the same resources and stuff. It's still small, man. $38 million market cap. I mean, I got in. I think she's somewhere a $5 or something $1 million market cap or something like that. I may be a little mistaken, but somewhere it was cheap. A lot cheaper than what she is now. She's available over on MexC Uniswap version 2, Whitebit, so not yet on all those fancy exchanges. But I got a feeling you'll start seeing more of it. Let's listen to this. Nuco Cloud is a groundbreaking cloud computing platform poised to redefine how individuals and businesses harness computing power by merging Boink's revolutionary distribution technology from the University of California, Berkeley, with the computational strength of professional data centers. Nuco Cloud forms the world's first decentralized mesh hyperscaler. This innovative approach assembles unused computing resources from various professional data centers, resulting in a robust, scalable, and secure computing ecosystem. One of its standout features is its affordability, delivering computing power that's 70 to 90% cheaper than traditional sources such as Amazon Web Service. That might be interesting. Market potential, the cloud computing domain is on an upward trajectory, projected to grow at a CAGR of 17.9. You always throwing these new acronyms on me. What is it? Something return? What is it? I'm not even going to guess. The industry was worth $545 billion and is expected to reach a $1,240 billion by 2017. Products offering a new Skynet. So interesting project, man. I'm not going to go into boring details, but we'll look at the all-time high was November 11th, 2020, when it was $408. I'll say that one more time. It was $408. And it's $1.21 right now. She was sitting, I swear, I think she's like 11 cents or something. 18 cents, something like that. Look at this little chickadee go. Now we've been following this guy, right? This trend line. She broke to the downside. Then she went bullish on us, man. And when that happens, when they break back in that trend line, that's what we're looking at on Bitcoin right now to see if Bitcoin's going to do something like that, right? Break back into a trend line. If it is, man, they tend to have a tendency to go straight on up to the projected trend line. It met it if I measured from the candle bodies here, which is what I do, and I almost nicked it, but we got up there, baby. Nice move. Finding some support. We're kind of have to redefine this trend line here. I'm going to catch these wicks and those wicks and see that we kind of wick to the downside. So I don't want to try to touch it anymore. It's getting kind of weak. But a nice bounce to the upside. Where can you be taking us, baby, on Nuco Cloud? Well, my little trend line stretches way. Let me accidentally reverse that. My little trend line takes us up to the air about 180, 178, just by the trend line alone. It's a nice juicy target. However I posit.
I've been wanting to use that word all day long, and I just got to use. I would check that off my posit.
I would like to posit that we've got a measure move. It could take us up to $1.89 AB equals CD type 1-to-1 ratio move. Not going to break it out the fibbies because, well, that's just redundant at this point in the game. And I like that. I like it, darling. I like it. Where would we find you? No, I couldn't have been that lucky back. I think I was. When was that? November? Yes. I think it just came out. Oh, wow. Of course, I bought more. Oh, those were those famous last words. Nuco Cloud. I likes it, and the market cap is 38. It's still tiny. It's still a tiny market cap. She's just getting started. I'm looking forward to get onto some other exchanges there, but that's just one of my gem picks, and I think I did put out a video. I know we did talk about it here, but what I've been following. Let's go back up here and let me just check IOTX, because that was on my list to go over tonight. Let's go over that one. We'll come back to the chat. We'll look for the next one on the list, but that was one of the first ones I remember that was in the chat there. They caused this on my list. IOTX, I like this one. Internet of Things. I play here. I think that's in the name of it, right? As well. Like to zoom out on the bigger time frames, because why not, man? If you don't, you're going to get out too early, man. That's just how it is. You need to, at this point in the game, I mean, I know there's a lot of proponents for small time frames, and depending on if you're trading and everything, but if you're more of a holding and you got your positions packed, which is in the bigger sense of things, you should be there. You should, accumulation, building bags, and now you're set, right? And maybe pulling out capital if you can, and watching things, getting ready for that. But now we are in trading zone, right? So we're in trading territory. So we can have some of these smaller time frame or smaller targets here. But even then, for the old swing trader, you know, you can get some nice swings, just depending on what time frame that you're playing there, baby. The daily's a great one. You kind of judge it by the weekly and navigate by the daily and watch it by the 4 hour or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Just don't let the smaller time frames freak you out. Let your all decisions be based on the one that the trade was made, which would be like the daily. You look for the horrible signs on the daily and not on the 4 hour or the 2 hour or God forbid the 5 minute, which would freak you out. Let's get rid of some of this mismatch. Hey man, make sure I didn't delete some indicators over here. I do that sometimes. Did you? I did at some point, man. There they are. I hate it when I do that. All right. Got a little bit of a trend line here on IOTX with so we could be following that, lining it up here, following this. We'll see we broke that. So, interesting there. She could definitely be pulling back, which if she does, it's okay. I'm not seeing a definite sign that she's going to do that yet. We can also take this trend line and pull it down to this wick that we've got, our first little wick there, and see how it lines up. And there's a little something there that, you know, perhaps this imaginary line is giving us a little support there. But if we break this imaginary line, oh, I wouldn't let this be my line in the sand for expecting a bigger dump. But till then, she might bounce here and bounce off that cloud. And given that we're on the daily and the stochastics are, at least this purple ribbon thing I've got going on here, bouncing to the upside, it looks pretty good. Just got to recover that 9 moving average. Once you do that, if you're above the 9, by my philosophy, everything is fine and groovy. Because that 9 is just an average of what's happened over the last 9 candles. Are you saying that 9 is average? No comments. We like to keep our vibrations high here, ladies and gentlemen. Keep our vibrations high. And it just makes you happier. It puts a smile on your face. It's a family show. We're not going to jump in there. You sure did run up to the edge though, didn't you? So IOTX here on the smaller time frame with 24 minute, nice little bouncy guy we got right here. I'm liking that. Recover over here to 8.4 cents. Get above that. Confirm this as a bottom and a top, and just getting above this area. You're supposed for it to just go ahead and move. I guess our target up here at 10 cents, 10.7 cents. Might have a little resistance at this area, 9.3. But ooh, I like that. That's cool. I do. Thomas Bukowski talks about that. And that's usually a nice little early reversal kind of sign. It is. Just look for that and don't be as scared if you see that for price to drop. I wouldn't say it's something just to bet the farm on, but I'm just saying, hey man, you take a little good sign here, the little good marker here, the little good indicator here. You know, we're looking for confluence that's pointing us in a solid direction. We're a cop on the beat here, man, on the street. Got our ear to the sidewalk. Listening to what's going on, man. Seeing what adds up. Building a case here, building a story against this price action. Trying to see if she's going to go up or she's going to go down. IOTX, man, I liked it. I'm just sitting here, just keeps... What can I say? Maybe 56 cents if we get lucky enough to come back there and retest these areas out of accumulation. But we're popping out of accumulation. Could retest it, but ultimately we're headed up. And if you're not in it and you do get a chance, they get it at say 6 cents. Coming up to 10 cents, that's 80% gains, getting up here to this target about 16 cents, which I expect to get hit for real, 179% gains, and might even just continue to bowl on out somewhere around its previous high, around 26 cents. Now imagine that from where we are now. Woo! Where is that? 353%.
Well, that's only a 3 or 4x, douchewad.
3 or 4x is good. Well, that is nothing to snort your nose at. You're getting too spoiled if you're doing that. Too spoiled, I say. I will say that if you had your heart set last time on those big old numbers on them altcoins, you left this market disappointed because we didn't have that great of an alt season last market. We just didn't. Lots of people mentioned that. It's like you kept looking at your wallet and says, is that all you're going to do? But we heard stories, man, stories. You wake up and you got $200,000 in a little wallet. You only had $20,000 in before. And select things, yeah, you could experience that. But in general, not like it was in 2017. That one was juicy. Here's what we got. 16 cents is the main target I'm kind of looking for IOTEX. What was the other one? Right. I put a video out on this one a while back, man, and wow, this little guy hadn't really moved yet. Hasn't really moved yet, but when I put my video out, it was it was at the bottoms, and we made a come up from them bottoms. I'm not sure exactly when I were putting a video out, but we're definitely in accumulation down here. And I picked up some of this, and it wasn't very much, but man, take a look at this. I mean, 0.0005 cents. Coming up for like a 5x. You know, we're down now, sure, we're hanging around. Well, depending on where you got it, it still could be around a 4 or 5x. Where did I measure that from? Yeah, that's a 350%. It was up about 6x from there if you got in at the juice at the bottoms. But this is one that can still be on a radar with a pullback, man, because it looks like she's getting a little pullback. She lost this trend, so coming back down here, or maybe to retest the 200 moving average in that area. It could. Hate to see it happen myself personally, but 0.001, and this thing can do some damage. This is a VPN product, and it works because I've used it. But what I purchased there, it was when I was claiming an airdrop. I bought more, and that's even went up, and it's like, wow, man. So I'm just seeing a little turn into a whole lot more than what I expected. Just getting in this particular one down at this bottom. So there's already been some X's there, and anything else on top of this is just gravy. It just got. But if you're trying to get the 100 Xers and all of that, that's what you got to be looking for when it comes to this market, is these bottoms that are just now leaving accumulation, or maybe they might still be in accumulation. Of course, at this point in the market, that's a little scary, but or you kind of want to know why, right? But look, 0.012 cents. Just getting started. This thing, it's probably best just to go over here and get the real stats here. DVPN. It's off of Cosmos ecosystem. $32 million market cap. And it's got a lot of coins. We're talking like Cardano or Caspa type supply here, and that's why it's so cheap. But 27 billion total supply. Maximum supply, it's got a dash there. I think there is, but don't quote me on that. But circulating supply is 17 billion. Fully diluted market cap is 49 billion. That's still tiny, still tiny. All-time high is what we need to look at. All-time high was 3 years ago. It got to a nickel, which doesn't sound like much, but it's meant to be cheap because you're using it. You're buying airtime or VPN time, right? And you know, the cheaper that costs to get, and it was cheap, man. I was like, to claim my airdrop, and it's cheaper than the one I'm out there putting on my thing. Speaking of a VPN, seriously, I got IP Vanish out there. It's a subscription that I have, and I actually have an affiliate link to if you're looking for one. But DVPN puts them to shame, and it got through a wall that I couldn't get through with this one. So interesting. Let's see what you guys are looking at. Let's go back up here, make sure I didn't miss anything. There's a mic check at that point, right? IOTX, we just did that. Okay, so I'm right where Gaspa looking juicy, and XRP could be about to top. Caspa, baby, Caspa. Oh, what was it? We got an angel up here. What's that? Forgot. Was it a Hail Mary play? No, we're saying Caspa. Oh, it's the go toward the light, Caspa. Stay away from that. That's supposed to be a devil. I remember. I think that's where I had one pasted over here. She looks like she's got a nice little green candle here on the 3-day. It's a good sign. Trend lines, I'm telling you, man. Trend lines. They're amazing. How you can just get a few points that connect, and it just makes a line that just keeps going on forever, and price just somehow respects it. And you're like, somehow we instinctively, or for whatever reason, just, you know, that's where we just at the moment in time. So, no, that's as far as I'm gonna. That's as much as I'm willing to pay, and that's as much as I'm willing to take for it. It's just weird how it's on a trajectory that you can measure and project. I find that amazing. So Caspa, man, getting it down at 10 cents. It's not looking like it's going to happen. You're making the higher low there. Bouncing off of this trend line. Also got a dotted one going on. What's that? Is that anything important? Original. Okay, that's another trend line. So that's interesting. Is that what we're having resistance from right now? It looks like it is. Let me help you out, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make that, you know, get in your way. Guys, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I got a trend line. I got to take it away. I'll go ahead and remove that. You can go ahead and go up, Caspa. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to block your way. I was blocking the driveway, folks. I'm sorry. We've remembered that right now. Caspa's good. She's good to go now. You can come on. Go ahead and back up. Beep, beep. Come on, Caspa. It should be all right now. She's fine. In all seriousness, she should get a bounce. She has a good chance to get a bounce here and reclaim this 200 moving average on the 1 hour. We'll have to just go from there. Good old Caspa. XRB could be about to pop as well. That I have not looked at in a minute. And I got a bag, and I swear I look at it and say, why do I have you again? What was the reason? Well, for some odd reason, this trend line seems to have held. Probably can tighten it up a little bit there. If I left it like it was, looked like we just bounced off it again, but you know, it kind of went through. I'll try to keep it real. So 200 moving average is sitting there, nice. Looks like we're finding some support there. 100 crossed to the downside of it. That's kind of got me looking at you a little sideways, because that might mean we could see some more sideways if our momentum's kind of still got some heavier momentum pulling us to the down a little bit. I think the biggest thing that I would want to notice here is cutting through all this noise. looked at these wicks and there's a trend line that's lost. So I don't know. I don't know if I can quite say that I can see a pop yet, or at least not on the bigger time frame. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Weekly, we got stochastics coming to the downside. I've got a red dot here on Market Cipher, and I have got whatever they say that this is VWAP, volume weighted average price. I don't know, but anyway, it's headed to the downside, which is bearish. What do you say, MACD? What do you say? She's flipping a little tired. So the bigger time frame is saying they're getting kind of tired. May give back a little bit of gains here, but we do have that trend line, so that's cool.
What a conundrum.
There was a little support here on the 50 moving average. That's cool. She just needs to come up and cross above that 200, give us a golden cross. That would be something we could put a little notch in our belt, check off on our little list. The bullish, hopeful signals there. Right now, I've got to respect that candle body right here and readjust my trend line, and might even just take it from bodies to begin with, because that's where most of this strength will be. If we lose that, I'd be looking for somewhere down in the 41 to 42 cents, but I might have a chance to, maybe at worst, bounce off of 55, 56. Let's hope that that's what happens, because gosh darn it, I'm just tired of seeing it go crazy. But I do like this. I'm going to start calling this is it a sombrero or a cowboy hat? Do you see this? This is like Uncle's. Who is it? Sam, Yosemite Sam's hat or something. Some kind of cowboy hat. You guys see that? This, and I've got to comb through Bukowski on this one, but what I've seen from these things is kind of like a bottoming. It's the angles are just kind of, they just always stand out to me. It's just not. It looks like some kind of alien spacecraft. The sombrero. So maybe I would love to see this target over here at 101 get hit, or maybe 132, since we got an actual fib target up there. Gosh, man, you just try my patience, but the weekly's not looking too hot right now. Weekly says, nah, I'm probably going to come back and flirt around 58 cents at least, and try to scare everybody. Now this is nice on the 4 hour. She can make it above there. That might be nice. 15 minutes looking nice. 1 hour's not. 15. Might short term, if that's what you're talking about, getting a bounce on the short term, that might be happening. That one looks kind of interesting. And if she can just hold this area right up here, not lose it again, I would take that as a very bullish sign and say, screw that 41 cent area. I'm looking at $1. So that would be I guess that's the hopium situation that we're looking at, especially on the smaller time frame. Oh, man. Next time you go to the incense shop, don't get the tobacco incense. I noticed that GFAL was moving just a little bit. Gains for a living. What is this, a 2 hour? Gosh, man, that's a noisy chart. That is noisy as all get out. Parabola, she lost it. This is where we got to connect the dots that we got. And then that leads us to our little standard pattern that we're seeing right now, or at least that I'm seeing, I think. I don't know if everybody's quite zooming out that far, but why not? That's the overall move, right? These little suckers are fun to play. I like them because I could actually look at that 7-cent target and say, yeah, that's for real, could do it. Looks like there was a trade set up there that we're getting in down here. I guess it did go. Hey, all right. I'm still in GFAL. Again, it's this whole buying at the bottom, and you know, I've got accumulation bags, man. I trade some things, but currently not in a GFAL trade, but I'm definitely still in a GFAL hold. Liking this on the daily. That's nice. I like that. I like the MACD. What she's saying, what she's putting down is sexy. So 4 cents looks like it's back on the way, and that would be nice. Just even that increase is pretty nice, right? For gains for a living. If you're in it at 3.03, 3.5 cents, coming up there, that's about 20%, 15% gain. Getting back up to about 5 cents, 40% gain. It's interesting with this 100 there at that 200, looking like it wants to cross, or maybe it has. So that's probably going to be a lot more noise here. So there might be a chance to even get it at 3.2 cents if we kind of range. We're in a very noisy range. So gosh, man, I would. If I was trying to get in on this one, I would take the swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. We're trying to stick around here, but it looks like we'd like to flirt with that 718. And I would say, why not? Why not put an order at 0.0305 and front run it just a little bit ahead of it? Why not? If it can go up to 5 cents, make a little higher high than it made over here, or maybe if it doesn't even make as high. From down in these areas, that's a nice 50% gain, 65% gain, 70% gain. But that target that we were really talking about, remember this megaphone pattern, this got a little confluence kind of up in this area. Let's go back down to the 786. If you're lucky to get that order hit and then dig it filled, 140% gains. Put $100 in on GFAL and then you take out $239 because you made $139 profit on it. Yeah, that's a good one. I liked it. That's a trade setup right there. Let's just call it for what it is. So we can see this and set it up here on the daily. If I did something like that, I would come down to the 4 hour. See that that's looking bullish as I'll get out. Man, I would kind of nail this 200 moving average. Hopefully I would put some orders in there, some nibbles in there, 3.5, because we couldn't hit it. Of course, your little degen's going to kick in. All right, you're going to miss it. It's going to break out, and you're never going to see it at this price ever again. I like to take a fib, swing hard to swing low for the latest one, and maybe there's my. Look, I can put one here. I can put a limit order there, put a limit order there, and I can wait for them little suckers to get hit. That's a 618. Should come back and maybe test that. Even if your DJ got the best of you and you put your tiniest little bit of nibble in here, maybe, but try to break that habit. We're trying to nudge off of that, but I'm just saying there's some ways you could probably look at it and you get in that shadow land where you're kind of giving yourself a pass when you're too easy sometimes. So be careful. Psychology, remember? That FOMO. That FOMO is real, baby. That FOMO is real. That FOMO will tell you whatever you need to hear. That FOMO can sound like Einstein. That FOMO can sound like E.F. Hutton. You guys are drawing a freaking blank now. American Ace copy, E.F. Hutton. The Price is Right, is that still... Not the Drew Carey, I mean the original guy, the Bob guy. Do you remember his last name? Bob Barker? God, never. I looked all this up on YouTube, or no, Google. I don't know. I was born in 2008. GFO.
And he's so full of crap.
All right, so that was one of mine. I'm gonna look for one of you guys. What you got? We did XRP, we did Caspa. Down on the list. Crispy chicken. We did IOTX, and Justin's saying SecuX Dex. Baby. He knew. Right? No, just kidding. I'm guessing I'm going to have to go over here. So, SecuX. Let's try that one more time. SecuX. So, Solana X. We got two different things here. SecuX Dex. Let us see. This one was the oldest, so let's go with that one. Because it's probably not the copycat. Nice round the bottom. I would call that accumulation. Be nice if it would remember what I tell it to do here. Oh, I guess it does, because I clicked on some of those. Okay. No, I don't want you there. Other side, darling. No, don't extend lines. Ooh, we can make it bigger, faster, stronger. How's that?
Freaking see. That's a miracle
Of science. SecuX over here. Let's see what we got. Let's check those audits, baby. Contract verified? Yes. Honeypot? No. Buy tax? Unknown at this moment. Sell tax? Unknown at this moment. Proxy contract? Why are you asking me all these questions? Minimal? No. Tax modifiable? No, gosh darn it. Transfer possible? I'm not even talking to you. Blacklisted? Scam risk? They quit talking to me. 97 out of 99 debt score. For a degen, that sounds pretty good. One hour time frame. I like it, man. Personally, I like it. It's in the accumulation. I would like to get this on a bigger screen. So let's swing high to swing low, and I want to mark off a few little points here. Of course. You guys pay attention to see that's the same thing every time. Somebody's gonna steal your trading style, Road Dawg. You need patent it. Don't tell them what you're doing now. Shh, shut up. You watch me and you will learn in every little thing that I do. You'll see me do different things, and if you ever have a question, you just ask and I tell you what I'm doing, and you may agree, you may disagree. I don't know. Everybody's got a different style, a different way, but I think I got a pretty gosh darn good one that I can rock and roll with. I'm going from this one right here now, because I'm going to just identify this little support resistance flip right here. See how that's gorgeous, that little wick, and this little wick, and this little fib line. I like what that's telling me. I'm making that big old fat and juicy. So rounded shape, got the nice little butt crack right here. This one's not so roundy, is it? Leaning against the wall right here. Probably got a key ring right here. Then we got the little butt crack and a rounded cheek over here. So we're leaning against the wall. Butt crack pattern. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be my new book coming out. The leaner against the wall, butt crack pattern, reversal pattern to the upside. Hey, aren't you the reverse butt crack guy? Why, yes, I am. I am Road Dawg butt crack. Reverse butt crack. I don't need a pattern named after me, I don't think. No, especially not a butt crack pattern. Oh, it's just a cup and handle. See? No, don't. No. But I like that. So once we get above this area, man, was it 0.00109, 0.0011, just to keep it a little more memorable? Just think of the 11s. Thank you for your commentary. You're going to be out of accumulation. Confirming this little double bottom right here. What is that? 0.00158. I guess that's what we're looking for. Nice little wick top over here. I just think that's kind of interesting. It's just cool when you kind of notice things here. Well, I want to paint that little guy white because, you know, just a little contrast with the red. Maybe throw up a few seagulls and clouds up here and a bush or two, and we got a scene. Nice little waterfall. I likes it. These Christmas tree candles are messing with me. You got to measure move right here for a double bottom. Now what you got to see happen is price eventually come up here and test this area. Once it kind of tests this same little area that we tested here and most importantly here, you know, whether it breaks to the upside or comes back down and, you know, does something, you know, has to take a breather and make another run for it, or it just breaks it up and retest. I don't know, man. That's what we got to watch. But what we want to see is eventually it gets up above here, confirms it, and then we got a nice little measure move to shoot for, which take this little guy all the way up here to this area, 0.002120, which is crazily right up there with that fib level. Now, some people may just take a measure move and whatnot. However they take a measure move is some kind of wild way, but I haven't seen people take a measure move and slap it up and then, you know, just move it to whatever to support lines and things like that. And I'm saying I don't do that. I actually kind of respect that actual measure there. And if you watch my channel, a lot of times price will respect it too. So we got a 618 instead of me just going, oh, go to 618. No, man, I'm sticking with what I got here and the 618. But if you noticed on the previous charts that we looked at, how we had a 618 marked out and price double topped right below it, right? Might there be a measured move there? It might be, baby. So I don't know. But I would have to say that if there's anything that does separate me from some of the things that I see on YouTube, that made me just me being a little picky about stuff like that, might have something to do with it. I don't know. But it makes sense to me, and it's what I expect, and that gives me more confidence in it, and so I rock with it rather than doing something where I'm just, you know, doing something crazy, which makes no sense to me. It just doesn't. It does not compute. It does not compute. But if you respect what the chart gives you and everything, then I find that it's very accurate. SecuX, man. SecuX. If you're looking for a place to buy her, I'm guessing you're probably already in it to win it. Because from where she is now, that's a nice 30% move to 50% move just to confirm this double bottom to break to the upside. And from where we are now, for any of you DGen FOMOers who are watching and say, I'm going to buy right now. Ooh, I like what he said. That's not how you should be doing this, but the market is more forgiving now than any other time. I don't try that 12 months from now, or I wouldn't. Or especially 2 years from now. Definitely don't try that strategy. 158%, possibly. I likes it. Looks good. I have none of that. Nice bombing pattern. And I mean, it can make think about all the X's that you can get just getting up to where it was before. I mean, seriously. From where we are right now, coming back up to where we were before, and then that's when everybody else going, look, she's getting ready to make a cup and handle, darling. It's going to go to the upside for 10 cents.
I was lost, didn't know me. Introduced myself to codeine. 6 months was a dope fiend.
What do you think if she got up to 0.011 cent?
There was a low me. So they got it with a hold me.
I'm just saying. I mean, the 0.0069 is on the table. Really freak you out if it went up to a penny and a half. Cause that's fibbable. That's Fibonacciable.
On my way up to the top now. That's on me. Hit the highs with the lows. That's like these days. World chained up, he on lockdown. Phone call 3 ways. I just pray that he find God now.
That would get us up to, that's a nice 1,300%. It's like what, a 14x?
Guess that's what he meant when he said nothing was the same. Lately I've been grounded and
where $100 could turn into like $1,400. Possible. Don't know. Can't say if she's going to do that or not. I never know, but that depends on the research on the project and everything, which we have not covered, and that's what you guys should do. But I'm just looking at the patterns and just giving some ideas because I just like accumulation, man. This is when you make all your gains in whatever token that you're looking at. If you're seeing these signs, it's a good one. It's a good one. So, hey, shout out to you, man. I think you... Hit the wrong button. Hey. Welcome to Road Dawg Crypto, where I hit the button. Or leave the mic off, or do something stupid every time. She's got legs, son. She's got legs. You don't see them now, but they're going to print up there. They're going to be pretty ones. Just going to make some pretty. This is the bottom. The bottom, the nice rounded bottom, and then followed by the nice juicy leg. You get a pullback because that's the calf, and then you get the little foot. She may need to go on a diet at that point, man. I don't know. Ooh, she's thick. She's thick. She's pregnant too. Oh my God. Get that up. That was, yeah, that wasn't intentional. It really wasn't. I just thought of, oh my gosh, that's a position. I was not shooting for a position. I was just trying to draw a leg. But you drew her legs up in the air. You're sick. Let's move on to Blue Zell.
Yeah, because you got blue balls.
Folks, all 12 of me are here every night of the week for your entertainment. All 12. Stitched together. It's actually white leather. That's to moisturize it. This is cat gut though. Cat gut. Tastes a little fishy. Just saying. Do cats taste like fish? That would be freaky, wouldn't it? Everything can't taste like chicken. And now you're talking about eating. Stop it. Stop it. I like that. That's kind of cool. for Blue Zell, who was happened to be up. She's at almost 42 cents right now. You know, we had a little juicy buy here, which she tapped twice, almost 3 times, but just teased us on that little third one. Down at 22.5 cents there in that area. So from that nice little juicy buy zone, ups and downs and ups and downs and going ups is against is 85% up right now at the current moment. Banking off of these little targets. Hey, you remember talking about these targets? Now they just kind of hit because I'm just kind of picky. Yeah. You didn't nail it though. Well, do you have to freaking nail it? Sometimes they do though. It's pretty impressive. Not me. It's just trying to not be sloppy. Although I do have some sloppy charts. So we got a channel. I just follow price against that channel, to be honest with you. If I wanted to fib it out, because I like to fib it out, I'd be looking for about 51,119 on this perpetual futures chart over on MexC. See, the idea is that, you're either watching me and we're just kind of screening and we're kind of looking for maybe projects that maybe you didn't see a chart on today, or maybe one you hadn't heard of. And you can say, oh, determine for yourself. Now that one sucks, or no, that one does look like it's kind of cool. But it's good if you got your charts open too, and if you're applying some of this, and if you're learning, well, you definitely need to be doing that. And test out what I do, or how I look at things, and back test it if you're at that point of the game. I'm looking for a price thing. That's what you're doing over here, and I never can find those. Where are you? Oh my gosh. You don't even have to know your way around Telegram to be, to make money in this market. Come back here, little dude. I'm putting a little, I got you now. So 5.1 cents looks kind of juicy, but we're still going to be bouncing within this channel until we break to the upside of it or fall to the downside of it on one of these trend lines. So Blue Zell, another possible 24% gains out of it. I got way behind, didn't I? Beat for free. Oh. DP says, how about BOMEOW? BOMEOW. Book of Meow. Believe it or not, this one's been out a full day. Book of Meow is sitting at 3.2 cents with a $21 million market cap, which is, I'm not sure if that is considered high for memes, for new memes at this point in the game or not. There are those that have a good meme trading system out there. Charting Crypto would know. He's really good at this stuff. I think he's been killing it. Shout out to CC, Charting Crypto. All-time high was 3.4, which is basically where we are now, right? So Radium and Jupiter's got this. Let's see what we got. And we're trading against Sol, right? Or there's USDC. All right, let's go against that. Let's go with that one. Holy crap, I wasn't trying to do that. I thought you were going to show me a chart.
I just want to show me a chart. You tricked me.
Tricked me once, shame on you. Tricked me twice. Hell, I forgot how that goes. You ain't too nice. Okay, so we're going over to good old Dex Tools. Bookofmeow. Looks like we got it over here on Radium. 5 million. That's against Solana. Are you? I don't know. There's it against USDC. Let me try this one first. Does it give us? It's in dollars. Okay, that's what I'm always wondering about. Am I going to be looking against the pair against Solana, or am I looking at it against dollars? And they've got it in dollars here. Okay, nice. That's she's going parabolic for like real, for like yeah. We can cut through the wicks. Go straight. Whoa, that's a candle body. That works. Candle bodies. Breaking. Look at it as a channel, or you can even look at it as a rising wedge. Either way, it's technically same thing if you zoom out enough. Parabolic move, man. This one's blasted. Shoot. This is the 1 hour. This is the 5 minute. So the conservative trader, or the traditional way, I guess, if you're trying to get into a trade at this point, you're looking at its high here, and you're waiting for it to actually break above. That's a good sign. Ideally, you'd want to retest, which you may or may not get. They don't always give them to you. You might miss it. And for a bounce to be safe. If you're a degen like me, you're probably already in this little sucker right now. I am not in it at this time. But a nice little scallop shape we got going on there. I like that. That's cool. On the 5 minute chart here, of course, but I don't. There might be something there. I got 2 little wicks. Maybe a new support thing, but I'm also eyeing this. See this little guy? Remember this little guy? Well, now it's resistance, and a lot of people, you know, you don't see that if you're immediately looking for the flags. Yeah. And to me, I think it says something. So if you're immediately doing this one, to the upside. Although Bukowski says here, 0.042. Might be something there in that theory. I'm not going to discredit it. We do seem to be making that higher high, which by my theory is what I'm looking at. I'm not really looking at I am looking at that, and we do have a candle above that. Go back to what I was looking at, and I want to see if we can break up above this little guy. I'm willing to think that we probably won't, and probably will come back and retest this green line, and that would be a great place to put in a bid if you're using Jupiter. However, if you're just swapping, you don't have that finesse, so you're basically, well, crap, I guess I'm buying now, huh? Such is the way it is with swaps. I'm just letting my DJ kind of look. I see every. Which ones are you? One of you guys is over here. 262. Is that one of you? $70. Was any of that any of you? Strago, was that you, man?
Strago, are you in on this?
Interesting. I want to see what she does here. She's going to break up above it and go freaking skyrocket. Because if she gets above that trend line, I'm saying she's going to skyrocket. Go.
However, she got rejected there. I'm looking for her to come down. You're at the 127, baby. On a trend line. If you break up above that, I'm going to be super impressed. They're saying 41.86 is coming quick. There's signs that she'll get rejected there.
Where will she come back, sir? Where might she be coming back to, if that be the case?
She looks like a 382 type of girl, so I'm going to be looking at 0.3352 cents. You're not saying the 618, and
She don't always come back to the 618, baby. Especially if she's trying to do something sneaky. And I think she's trying to do something sneaky. I'm in on this one. White on rice. I'm watching you.
Those 5 minutes is not exciting enough. We got to get it down to the 1 minute on here.
We are degenning. It's degen night. We are degenning on bookofmeow. Live trade, baby. Live trade. I'm not in it yet, though.
I might be, though.
Come on, baby, before we go. Oh, I got some Solana here.
Let's do this. Let's look at this.
I'm not buying yet. I want to see what she does here.
Look.
I almost spoke too early, but I didn't. Smash you, man. We're going to show you it's going to blast to the moon, man. You don't know what to talk about, dude.
I FOMO'd into this for a long time, and I can tell you we're going to the moon.
Yeah.
I got to see you get above this trend line. Because I ain't minding. As a matter of fact, I want to tighten up that trend line. Look, bring it right to there, to touchy touch.
We're touching. I even give you a running shot.
Come on, do it, baby, do it.
I dare you. I dog dare you. Break it. Uh-oh, tighten it up. I get picky.
I got to touch there.
That's not our main one. It was this one, though, dude. You had it right the first time, sweetheart. Crap it. Let's get. I'll change time frames. See, that's what your time frames will do with you. Now it's got me all jaded. Come back to my original theory here, right here. Support resistance flip there and there. I'm rocking with that. You're trying to do it. Now we'll go here. Lock this little baby in so I won't be tempted to change it again.
Remember, I'm trading the 5 minute, not the 1 second.
The 1 minute. Come on, baby, what you doing? Do it. I dare you. If you break above that trend line, I'm totally FOMOing in. For real. You get rejected, I'm going to look to get you at a smaller. I'm going to look back here first.
Man. Strigger, was that you, man? I see people buying this.
There's another 40.
Somebody sold.
That makes sense because you're at resistance. That makes dang 535 sold. $2,000. Somebody spent $2,000. I don't even know if you guys can see this. This is Book of Me, and we're doing a meme coin for real. I'm not even on my decks yet, man. I'm behind.
Come on, Jupiter.
We're doing Jupiter, I guess, right? So you got a contract address.
BOMEOW. Confirm selection, please.
If I push the buy button, I will let you know. I will still get my eyes.
I'm so sure what she's doing.
Come on, baby. Do it. Come on. I double dog dare you.
She's double dogging you.
I will scratch you behind the ears.
Come on, whatever it takes. Do it if you're going to do it. If you want my dollar, you got to make me holler.
Because I see a lot of people selling right now. Tiny amounts though. Somebody bought $16,000 worth. That ain't me.
Hell no.
It's probably Grifter. Somebody sold 5,000. Somebody sold 2,000. Oh, for the love of God, do I have to come back to this? Come on, man. This is what sucks about live trading. It's boring. Unless you want to juice it up on the 60-second chart, or we are on the 60-second chart. We don't even, we do have a 1 second. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Oh no, it's too rich for me. I got to get out. Maybe by 3%. I don't have a trend line on this one. Oh my God, I missed it. Hey man, that's kind of bullish. Hey man, are you? I'm on the 1 second chart. I don't know where I'm at anymore. I lost myself. I lost my bearings. Did you break the line? Is that a new line? See, now you broke it. I'm in. Gosh darn it. She broke it. She's a bullish in that's a buy signal in my philosophies. Look at the buys coming. Somebody sold 10,009. Well, bless your little heart. You took some profit. Good for you. You did it perfect. Now we'll see if she come back for a retest. Because you got some people saying, hell yeah, I'm up 3%. I got a sale. Come on, sellers. Keep on 13,000 sold. Bring it on down, baby. Bring it on down. We got to see this on the 1 second. Oh, yeah. Oh, you broke the trend line now. You suck. No, don't do it. Regain it. Come on, buyers. Push it back up. Oh, crap. I didn't even buy it. I didn't hit the confirm. Probably shouldn't have hit confirm right then. I probably should have. You screwed up, Road Dawg. Technically, yes, I did. Oh, hell, you didn't have to hit confirm. Okay, that's cool. You're a genius. No, you're not. You're so a genius right now. You rock. You can only find this here on this channel. Oh, you suck. You suck. We never lose trade too. Oh, you suck. See, I told you. This is where we do all the flopping and gropings on the 1 second. When flip-flop bears to bullish and just like that. Oh my God, that's horrible. It's going to zero, man. All right, interesting play here. I like that she broke that trend line. I do. I want to see what she does, man. You gonna rock my world, baby? Because that's the first sign of some world rocking going on right there. Because this was the first sign of the world rocking. Remember, we were trying to see if she's gonna come back down here, and she said, "Hell no, I'm not coming back for a retest. I'm blasting off, baby. I'm about to meme out." And this little pissy ass target you got at 4.2 cents. That's. I'm just saying. Keep it for real. Trust your trend lines. Trust your trend lines. What do they say? Well, that's kind of close, dude. For real, for real. Don't know where that one started. That's interesting. Why didn't I draw that earlier? That could have. So we're gonna top now. You saying we bought the top? This is buy high and sell higher when you come up like that. But the trade is in the green by following that because you can set a stop loss, and you need to probably. You can if you're on a freaking Dex though. So we're in it. But luckily, it's going in our favor. Might find some rejection over here because we got a little bit of a trend line, a little bit of a hiccup on the way here for BOOKofmeow on the late night crypto show with Road Dawg. Surprisingly, we're not losing people. So wow, that's interesting. We like book a meme on the 5-minute chart, and I can't put a price label up there to save my life. Price label. We've got one. 0.039. If you'd been in my Telegram group, you would already be in the money. Anybody here are you all? Kills me when I hear stuff like that. Come on, we got buyers, I got sellers. $35,000. Somebody bought $35,000 in this. You went hard.
I guess that's why we rocking up there. I think that means I'm a shrimp. Come on, baby, rock that one and watch me buy more. Break that trend line, see what I do. Break that trend line, see what I do. Break that trend line. I'm going to wait and see the retest. That's what I'm going to do. But break it. Maybe I should have put in more than a half a Solana. Come on, baby. Clear me a candle. We're on the 5 minutes, so I want to see a 5-minute candle clear there, but I'm going to come down to the 1 minute just kind of see, get a feel for it. You going to do it? You going to do it? I think you need to do it. You need to do it. Oh, come on. Oh, you trying. You trying. Come on, baby. Show me what you made of. Oh my God. Remember, I got to wait for a 5-minute confirmation. Baby, we're missing it. See, you guys get to listen to my FOMO voice. I got to hear this stuff all the time. Quit complaining. Just hit the dang buy button. It's leaving without you, man. Come on, hit it, hit it. All the time, man. It never shuts up. It never shuts up. It's always. Well, it's not exactly a pleasure living with you either, mister. This 1 second wants to rock my world. Oh, we're going to the moon. If the moon is 3 feet away, we're going there. Oh, it's over now. It's over. Oh, now we're good. Never shuts up. Never. You just have to learn how to ignore that voice and just kind of wait and see what's going on. We might be okay, but I want to know for sure, right? I got tired of losing monies. See some more of these people come in and buy this thing. Because I'm seeing people say they're taking some nice profits. Come on, 5 minute. It's just like with the 10-second chart, Road Dawg, you'd already be in it. Dumbass. All the freaking time. So far, I'm liking that I'm holding this trend line right here. Oh, it's all over. Gag on your. Come on, baby. Let's. That's a 3 minute. The Degen is trying to tell me what to do. For the love of it. You're right, Degen. I'm saying. See, I saved your butt that time. Listen, my phone is over here, man. Oh, lucky there. Did you sell? Hey, man, we're not a daytime show, man. We're not jumping in and out. If this guy's going to do something, he's going to go parabolic. I want to be part of that. Just throwing all the signs. Should have already bought. Shut up, man. Dude, come on. I want to talk to you guys because Z will not shut the freak up. I keep hearing about Luno and CT. Predict your progress. That was a while back. Where we at now? I'm way behind. Chris looking for some that's a while back. You guys aren't talking anymore. You're still here though. That's cool. What's up, Slenda? Hey, Slenda. Glad to have you here. A parabola equals, yeah, that's exactly right. That equation. Oh no! Why is he red? Looky there. Gosh darn it. You're real suck. Ah, there's my confirmation now. Come on, baby. You're missing it. See, I told you, sucker. You should listen to me. I'm gonna. That's why I'm a DJ. Oh, I make all the money. You lose all the freaking money. I've seen you do it too many times. Don't try to be the savior now, mister. I know how you work. You're right. I do suck. Come on, baby. I just bought some more meme coinies. I don't think it's going to be a Lambo, but it's going to be something on this 5 minute. Let's zoom out. Ooh, baby, we just chased a green candle. Technically, we did it correctly. So let's see how this sucker goes. Since I can't,
I could go to the futures, I guess, or whatever. I think you can actually, I think you can actually set a stop loss on Jupiter, right? I think they are, yeah, you can do limit orders and stuff over there, right? Okay, I'll have to look at that. Not ready to set one just yet. All right, so BookofMeow live here. I didn't find it. It was a request and the chart looked juicy, and so I FOMO'd. Not really. We did it technically safe, but my DJ was wanting to go balls to the wall. Look at this. Ooh. That would make a nice support line if it ever decides to visit these areas again. We hope that it don't. So, me seeing it break above that little line, well, it's just had all the good signs, man. I'm just having to catch it going parabolic. So shout out to my gosh, I've already shout out to Dave P, man. Dave P rocking it with the meme going. Got one that's going parabolic on a very small time frame. Don't expect it to last, ladies and gentlemen. It will get a pullback. I'm just saying. Let's clear all this out. Take a look. Jesus. Shh. Okay, so we had this. I'm tracking this, and she went above that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's for real. Now we gotta do some funky stuff. We gotta do some funky stuff. On a 3-minute time frame. Oh man, jeez. All right, all we got. Where were we going with Book of Meme? Where's my bottom? Ooh, she may get a pullback here shortly. About 4.336 cents would be a beautiful place for this one to say, that's all I want to do right now. Check back in an hour. Just saying. Early stages. So what else we got? Okay. Let's don't freak out just yet. 0055 might be in the picture. Book a meme. Let us do a few other little things. Man, these are different colors than what I'm used to. It's throwing me off a little bit. I still like that for a retest at 0.034. Less than half a penny away from where we are now. So again, $28 million market cap. This one hasn't been out very long, right? So came out at 10. Came out today, looks like 10 a.m. And you already got a $28 million market cap? Somebody made bank on that one, didn't they? Was it a parabolic? I don't know anything about it. We just FOMO'd in. I saw the chart going to do a parabolic move. I wanted a taste of it, and it's not really that big of a parabolic move at this moment. It could still do nicely though. Well, there we go. A 1, a 2, a 3. We could have a 4 and a 5 with the blow off top. So we'll keep our eye on it, and as it gives us more information, remember there is a chance for this one to pull back to the breakout area. It always is 0.028. Got to throw that out there because it's just a probability that could happen. However, 3.4 should give us a little bit of supporty there. One other thing I would do is draw this little trend line and go with they got. Actually, that's probably the main guy the main one I would look at for it. it to test on a 3-minute time frame. All right. We're losing people. They're gone. They're leaving. They're saying, screw the memes. It's not my meme. If it was their meme, they'd stay. I don't know. I guess I'm a proud owner of BOMEOW. Notice that I've got Phantom Wallet over there on Solana, man, and gosh darn it, if I'm just not collecting meme coins on Solana and on what is the other one? X-First Wallet over on Stacks ecosystem. They're dropping meme coins over there like freaking crazy, just like they're doing over Solana. So I bought a few and did a few little pools, and now they're just falling in. Like, I mean, I can't tell what they're worth or anything, but can't say that I'm getting huge ones, and even on Solana, but they're showing up. My whole wallet's being nothing but memes that I didn't buy. So that's crazy. I got cat with hat. I've got a lot that I just don't know. I bought one called Dawg, D-A-W-G, which sucks. But, you know, I had to because, well, dog. Rotlana, don't know what that is. Sheep, cool cat, smog, cat with hat, Lampa puppy, La Poop. I don't know, man. I got so much crap on there. Going to be listed on Bitmart on Sunday. BOMEOW. Look for the dump after. Probably see that. Interesting. Well, I gotta say, this has got to be one of the earliest entries I've had into a meme coin. So, other than Toshi, I don't think it was like this early on Toshi. Toshi's done good. That one made some X's. How high do you think ONDO could go? Says Celinda. Let's take a look. Let's get off the meme coins for a little while. As a project in this market, I don't know. The charts can tell me a little bit for what we got so far, but well, we could do some. Yeah, we could do some. Yeah, we could do something. We could do something. Do something. We have to break out the dark arts. Mix it up a little bit there. All right, so we got the Fibbies out, and I'm going to just tighten up a few lines here because I want to make some adjustments. Tighten up a few little targets there if we got some confidence there. So 140 definitely is going to be on the radar. That can definitely happen. She has the possibility to go parabolic. Still might do it, bouncing off of this 61.8 Fibonacci area I've got drawn here. We were hoping it would stick over here, but it didn't, right? But that's nice because I like buying it under $1. So I'm kind of cool with it. But I'd like to see it regain this trend line and actually go to the upside there and go parabolic. That would be cool. So I'm going to throw out from the possibilities that we could be looking at just from the charts, maybe up to 266, but now as a project itself, I'd probably have to take a look at the market caps, right? And ooh, is it that big already? Okay, 1.1 billion. And for what they're doing, real world assets, right? And this is the Larry Fink thing. I almost had a clip to throw in at the end of the stream tonight with him talking about this, but I didn't do it. I did post it over in the group, though, in the community, about him talking about the tokenization of financial assets. That's the next step. Pretty interesting. It's just about 4 minutes interview with him. I can't see what the media is, but they're talking about tokenizing everything we've talked about years ago with crypto, about where we were eventually going to head. He's ready to take it there, and that's huge. So this, I don't know, man. You could add several zeros to this if we're getting into that. This one's got how many? It's got a lot of tokens, though. Total supply is what, 10 billion? Is that billions? And we got about 10% of that out, a little over 13% of that out right now. And the maximum supply could be unlimited. I don't know, or rewritten. I mean, it's basically, I don't think it's going to be that decentralized, is it? I'm not really clear on that. I think this one's got backers. I don't think this is going to be one of the decentralized ones. The ONDO Foundation's mission is to usher in a new era of financial inclusivity and market efficiency through on-chain institutional-grade financial products and services. Yeah, that's a little bit. Morgan Stanley. This is the one. You're the one I was looking for last night with one of the big names behind it, right? Morgan Stanley. Yeah, this one could get interesting, but remember who we're dealing with here too, man. Morgan Stanley, who gets fined left and right billions of dollars, millions and billions of dollars for how they manipulate markets, right? They've been caught with their hand in the cookie jar a few times. So with a coin that doesn't have a total maximum supply there, I wouldn't put it past it. I've got a contract. Have we done Token Sniffer on it? What can Token Sniffer tell us? Token Sniffer, sniffing the old tokens. So we got ONDO. Let's see what we look like here. What the hell? What is this community discussion? I'm not trying to talk about anything. Score 70 out of 100. It's not a honeypot. Buy fee is less than 5%. Sell fee is less than 5%. Looks like 0%. Look up there. Look at there. Verify contract. Ownership renounced or source does not contain an owner contract. Okay. Ownership renounced. Then they shouldn't be able to add more coins. So that's kind of cool. So maybe, you know, it digs deeper, but that might alleviate that initial worry. At least 95% of the liquidity burned or locked at least 15 days. Not enough liquidity is secured for the minimum duration, which could allow for significant amounts to be removed for a rug pull. Note this test only checks well-known lockers, and it will not accurately represent locked liquidity from some locking vesting contracts. Interesting. Everything else looks kind of cool. Liquidity that's available in Uniswap. Okay. BOMEOW. This BOMEOW visualizes token transfers between the top 100 holders and other wallets. Creator addresses are shown as orange, burn addresses are red, exchange addresses are cyan, and other holder addresses as blue. So I'm not seeing much on exchanges, right? So they're supposed to be cyan. This is not cyan. That's the blue, right? Less than 1%. Like, that's interesting. These are the owner wallets in orange, right? Creator addresses. They're all showing less than 1%. So that's cool. You got a big one.
Well, you got an ETH balance of 43,000 ETH. Oh my gosh. The Bybit hot wallet. Interesting. Okay, so ONDO. I'm just curious, man. A little confidence for this area, about 124, 125. Let's now see if we can find an even juicier price to take this little guy. And the fact that we broke back in this channel means that 51 cents could be on the table. And that's the rules. We have to throw that out there. The opposite usually happens when we're a bear trap. It usually leads to the other side of the pattern, right? Same thing for the bull trap. It usually would lead to the other side of the pattern. So we got to keep our eye on out for that, right? This area about 72 cents looks like an interesting area that may actually find support, especially the 200 moving average coming up there. Keep in mind, here on the 4 hour, the main moving averages, the heavier ones, are moving to the upside. We'll see if we got anything. There's a 360 coming in there. It all looks good. This looks like a strong move. And I wouldn't doubt if it would find some support here and try to break out to the top of the trend line. That's what I'm hoping for. But just know that usually you would expect them to come back to the bottom, which would just be juicy to get it. Because if this sucker adds some zeros to the game here, I mean, you're catching it on the low lows. And it looks like she just started, so this is definitely accumulation. ONDO, gosh darn it. You may be, even though it's 79 cents, you may be looking back and saying she is still early. Because it looks like she bottomed out around 20 cents down here. And I'm not sure. I'm really curious about this one. I really am. I'm building a bag, but it's not a huge bag, and I'm starting to think maybe I should go harder on this little guy. Because she is still early. Because since we got this pullback, she is still. That market cap has just started out, but it would though. This is a little something. I like it. I want it. All-time high was 5 days ago, and we're down 24% from that, $1.05. All-time low was 3 months ago at 8 cents. That's what I was kind of interesting about, so trying to see its whole history here, what this whole chart looks like. And so she started at 8 cents and immediately went up to 22. So she 3x'd right out of the get-go, and really has not been, man. 20 cents and 21 has not been back below 20 cents. And so what we're 4x from there right now, where price is falling back to. I don't think it's a bad deal. Even with the big market cap, we know they got their money already in there and stuff, but I like it. I'm wanting more of it. I'll grab out the Post-it. Got to formulate a plan. If they would do spot margin on it, ooh, I could work some magic. I just put some Bitcoin Cash over there today because Bitcoin Cash. Do we have any Bitcoin Cash haters in the audience tonight? If so, you might want to take a little break because this will probably piss you off when you see Bitcoin Cash. We got Bybit spot. Oh, looks like we looked at that too, huh? Let's get that fib off of there and take a look at Bitcoin Cash. You want to go back to 21? No, baby. No. You're not going to work. BCH. Got you on Binance. Other than perps. Tether us. Here we go. Here's the full chart. Bitcoin Cash go way back, baby. She go back to 2017 now. Hey, you don't even have a full chart here, Binance. You're what a shame. All right, whatever. You do have the high from last time when she rose up
$1,600, man. I'm looking for 1,049. We're at 688 and just moving forward, man. Now we're starting to see on the weekly where our moving averages are starting to cross over the 200 moving average there. We got the 9s already done it. We're riding above the 9, so everything's fine. And the 21's getting ready to cross there too, and that should give us another little booster, like adding a little nitrous to this little trade. Well, you may come back, make a pit stop, and then turn on the nitrous, but you get what I was saying. It just adds more fuel to the fire. Don't be expecting her just to blast off. Sometimes they do a little retracement when those things cross. We had an interesting discussion last night on Joe's channel. Late last night, he was up like at 3 in the morning, Joe. I don't even know if Joe's still watching the stream now, but is it 1 o'clock? My God, how long have we been going? He's probably not up, but interesting discussion about moving averages last night. Because some people are saying they're like a magnet, and I mean, they're just an average of how price is computed for like the 9s for 9 candles, 21 for 21. It was just, you know, of course it's late at night too, kind of hard to think of that. Your brain's kind of mush or getting around that way. About to explain it, I guess we could have went to Investopedia and looked. I didn't even think about that. We're just more of like momentum, yeah, but a little debate on whether they can be used as support lines, and that's I'm saying yes and no, but they move. It's a moving average that changes, so it's not like you can draw a horizontal support line. So those would always trump, but I like them for confluence. So like this one over here, this little candle over here, and draw that little line there, and you see we got a little something here, right? Support resistance flip happened right here with this candle. If I expect a pullback, that's one of the areas, and we got a 21 moving average there that kind of gives me a little confluence. Now, I do see prices respect them, and yeah, kind of use them for support. Like, I'm moving momentum. I'm not going to dive in deeper. I'll just wait and go to Investopedia. We'll just walk over the actual scientific definitions, and we'll go from there. But there's like a dance in the different strategies that you use, and there's like a dance with them, how I look at them with my 5 and sometimes extra moving average strategies, but they're interesting. I like them. I keep them on all the time because that 9 is very important to me. I like it. Joe likes the 9 too. But you will see people do things differently, and sometimes you will agree with the way they do it, and sometimes you won't agree with the way that they do it. But, you know, it's worth respecting the way that they do it. I think most of the people that I've seen on YouTube, they have some solid TA. There's a few out there that I've just labeled as narcissist. I think that's the best way that I can encapsulate and understand it. And then when I put that label, I'm like, oh, that makes perfect sense. Yeah. Okay. That's perfect. Now you can let it go. We've defined it now. And so they have their own issues to work with, which anyway. But even, you know, I mean, they got some solid rules that they go by. It's just that, you know, there's some other things that they could say if they would get past their ego. They would learn some new stuff that would help them out. But you will see different people do different stuff, and you'll see some of the same results. We all kind of, you'll see a lot of the times we'll all come toward the same conclusions or something similar. There'll be like a certain levels that will, you know, we all end up pointing to, or maybe. But it's interesting now, like we were talking about at the beginning of the stream with Bitcoin. Most people are looking at it as the flag, and I'm looking at it totally different than anybody I've seen yet. But it's valid because by the rules, I'm valid. I definitely got that trend line that we broke for this megaphone pattern. I just zoomed out more. And if you zoom out even more, you know, you see this nice real scallop, and you see another trend line that we can still, I'm still looking for a possibility of coming up to 78,000 in that area for a bigger rejection. I'm not really trying to see it happen right now, but it could be. Not quite seeing at some point we're going to get a sizable pullback, like 20-30%, maybe even up to 40. And I mean, for Bitcoin, and getting up to 78 and doing a 20% pullback to around 60,000, yeah, that's going to scare some people. And at some point they'll be doing that in this market. You can count on it. That's what they did over here, man. This freaked everybody the freak out. Especially this one. This was F pool, I think, in February. That one really freaked everybody out. This one lasted a while. This one was didn't last too long before we started making a recovery. Not too bad. But we got up to about 60,000, and then they just dumped us all the way back down. And it had something to do with China being strict on them and whatever. Later it come out. At that time, we were just like, "You're evil, greedy mother! You stop Bitcoin because you're greedy." We're mad. And then, of course, Elon didn't help out either. Around that time, he was pissing people off. So that was a 26% drop, 27% drop out of Bitcoin, and the whole market just freaked out, man. And if you had dry powder, oh man, and look, that's 32% drop here. That was the scary one. So we're going back to 3,000. I've been hearing that ever since we were at 3,000. Hasn't happened yet, though, sadly. But the name of the game, and why I'm doing what I'm doing a little bit differently on especially my big HODL bags, is I'm pulling out 5% of whatever my worth is, crypto worth is, each month, or at least minus what I have on DeFi. And I've got that goal to pull out every month so that I have dry powder for these things, and I'm liking that. It's working out pretty nicely. I'm not got it perfected yet, but that is my game plan for that. And of course, maybe moon baggings. I think I got most things moon bagged. Just what I'm doing in this market, but let's come and see what you guys are talking about. I might have to go over a few more because I put it out on Twitter when I was over there. And we haven't even done the news, man. We got to get the altcoin news. Gosh darn it, I got to start doing that earlier. That's not you. You did the wrong one. So what happened in crypto in the last 12 hours? Coinbase Assets has added Tensor TNSR to its roadmap today. That one might be interesting. We should probably click that. I will open it in the new link. Terraform Labs and Do Kwon found liable for defrauding investors in crypto securities by New York jury after a 9-day trial. Grayscale has adjusted its crypto funds, excluding ADA from its digital large cap fund and Atom from its smart contract platform. Huh. Well, that's not going to make the ADA fans very happy now, is it? And Eigenlayer has planned an upgrade to mainnet contracts for April 8th, and that'll probably affect Pendle, Alt, and ETHFi coins. PancakeSwap announces pre-launch market tokens live on Perpetual version 1. Blast and Lista. Earn in Medium, Eternity has teased to reveal big things at the end of this month. Oh, we might do it. We're teasing. Mavia, Heroes of Mavia has announced the launch of its Ruby Marketplace on May 5th. Puff announces a new character will be introduced in the Puffverse soon. I say Puff Give. Oh, we don't have that on here. All right. Puff Give. QKC Quark Chain has introduced parallel EVM. The next milestone is the transition to Layer 2. Token Battle Mars plans to launch Shoot Token on TokenFi Launchpad on April 8th. There's a lot of tokens named Token I'm seeing. Farcaster has introduced Farcaster actions like Chrome extensions for social network. That's interesting. Degen. $Degen coin. FTX estate sold $1.9 billion worth of locked up Solana for $64 per token to Galaxy Trading and Pantera Capital. Will they hold it or will they dump it? Wow. Because that's instant profit. Pantera Capital. Somehow, I would like to do a little bit more of a deep dive into those guys. I think that's interesting. And Galaxy Trading. I'd like to do a little deep dive into both of them, guys. That's what's happened lately in our news there.
Thanks for hanging out.
Elvis, you do make a good point. Cannot deny. I cannot deny. Take a look at a few more coins here. That the ones I definitely did mention when I was making our posting on Twitter. Near Protocol, doing nice. Near that beautiful accumulation, nice rounded bottom. Did everything that it's supposed to do, even did its little megaphony pattern, which we're currently doing right now. There may be a chance to buy somewhere on 604, 613, maybe anywhere through there with this pullback. But on 9 moving average is coming in at 617 currently. It could be touched. Might even see a wick down to a 200 moving average at $5. I hope not to see that. I'm looking for this very key level to hold. It needs to hold because that would make this just the juiciest of juiciest bear traps. Breaking back above this level, meaning maybe a possible retest and then much higher areas, $10, $11, $12. $12.72 is what I'm really kind of holding out for. We're near. She's on the roll, baby. I like this trend line bouncing off of that. Taking a nice move to the upside. It's what I'm foreseeing for near. A0. Take a look at this over on MexC here. Just kind of ranging, man. She's just been a ranging coin. She got up to what, 308 April 2022. So for the last 2 years, she's just been ranging between about $1.88 at its highest, and all the way down here about 78 cents and lower. Gosh darn it, I didn't peg you for a ranging coin. I am we lost this little trend line here, so we can definitely see those areas revisited. That sucks for A0. I don't know what's going on. I have to revisit that. I do have a bag of A0. This is at a 786 area. Might we double bottom here? Make a W. A little bubble bottom. It could happen. Keep our eyes on for that. Remember, we did lose this. It may come down here and may have to triple bottom. It may do some other things. It may not even bottom at all. It may just get rejected and come down lower. And then they're a bigger double bottom. That's what I would be looking out for. 73 cents might be on the radar for this guy. Considering what your measure move and everything what might be for losing a support line like that, it's hopium at this point that they think we can turn around here at 97 cents, but it's not impossible. So that's the hopium. I'm just going to label this kind of orange as that's kind of iffy. I'm looking more for these areas down here. Might find some support at 86 cents. Let's hope and pray that it does. That would be a nice little place for it to make a lower low. Maybe kind of pin it out here a little bit. That sucks. So you might have something like that. Well, that could get us up here to our 272 target at 218. Just take a little time for this one to play out, and she's been playing out, and we would probably be lucky considering that we've been in this channel for so long to get up there, but there are some signs. Maybe we can get lucky to hit a 618. So A0 currently in a range, flirting with some lower lows here, or at least some another more lows in this range area. That kind of sucks for A0. Checking out Rune. Rune's having a little bit of a better day though, or was until I started talking about it. Looking for a parabolic move, but it didn't happen. We came back into the pattern. So gosh darn it, man. Seriously, 598, 6-star room may be back on the radar. Look for this little area right here. Horizontal area. For some support. That would be really nice to see that hold. That's at 661. That would be great. It could happen. Do want to draw your attention. I'm on a 5-day chart. I'm on a bigger time frame here, but on this particular chart, we do have the 50 crossing the 200 for the golden cross. A lot of times when you see that happen, there can be a little bit of a retest. So we're just trying to figure out where that would be. Where it could be all the way back to the bottom of the pattern. That could happen. Or anywhere in between, but we're looking for a reversal that can take us back up to the pattern where we can retest it, and then maybe this time break on through to the other side, like Jim Morrison said, maybe. Go, Jim. God bless you. Remember where we came from to help you know where we're going to in the future, and that was this triangular pattern that we had here, this kind of falling wedgie, which I like. And there's a major move for that from the breakout, and that is $19 for Rune. I love the thought of that. We're just got to work our way up there. Out of accumulation, stair-stepping our way. Slowly but surely. Bigger things can come from Rune. She spent up to $20 before. She can do it again. I just want to take a look at is the A-star. A-star. Might she come back down and retest this area? Yeah, she could. She definitely could, and bounce off of it and then come on up to 23, 24 cents is what I'm hoping for. It's a good chance that she will find support here. Let's hope that she does. If she loses it, well, then everything's going to hell in a handbasket. You just, it's gone, baby. Write it down to zero. I don't know. I expect some support here. Got a 50 moving average coming up here on a 5-daily time frame. I want a bigger time frame. 9 across the 21 on this particular time frame. We're got a little flaggy type pattern. It could come all the way back down here. If you wanted to pull a Fibonacci, you could do just a little testing there to see how that lines up. Swing high, swing low to swing high. Got a little wick up here to 22, almost 23 cents. Also gives us a nice little 618 at that same area. So I would say probabilities are stacking up that A-star might be hitting 11 cents again, and I think that's a good place to pick it up. As a matter of fact, just going to draw me a rough ass trend line there, put an alarm on it to let me know when we get to those areas. Start tapping that, and I'll maybe adding to my A-star bag there. Because I'm looking over doing some bigger things. Got a measure move over here at 27 cents, 28 cents. So coming back to 11 and getting up to there. We just add another 160% onto whatever I add to my bags there at that point. And if A-star does do something, and it's starting to look like she's doing something, there's a lot of partnerships going on with A-star. I think we were tying into base, if I'm not mistaken from what I've been reading. Then we can start looking at these areas at 42.52. Might I even say 83 cents could be on the radar for A-star. And when you can start considering that, especially if you started building a bag down here on the low lows at 5 cents. Oh, baby. Yeah, we're talking some nice gains there. And she could go higher, depending on the use case. Let's take a look at A-star's market cap. It was A-star DeFi guy that brought this one to my attention. So this came to my attention through the stream here. I liked what I saw. It's got a $714 million market cap now. And we can get that up into multiple billions. Maximum supply is infinity, so that's kind of weird. 8.4 million total supply, 5.6 million out there right now. A-star Network is a gateway for projects across enterprises, entertainment, and gaming in Japan and beyond, driving model adoption and delivering Web3 to billions. It leverages across a virtual machine powered by Polygon and Polkadot to offer customizable blockchain solutions that accelerate Web3 adoption. With ZK-powered Ethereum Layer 2 scaling, ZK EVM, WASM, and cutting-edge ecosystem, A-star delivers a robust, secure, interoperable Web3 technology. That sounds bitchin'. And just right there, because I know that they're into the WASM on because I can get to them through Cosmos. And I think I just read something about Base. So interesting. I wonder. Should just did their Medium real quick. Looking for some recent news. Well, that's not recent. I think we just read something. I guess we got to the Twitter. For any recent announcements here. Snapshot soon. Yoki leaderboard launch. Japan Creator Collection. What is this? Snapshot. Do I have an airdrop for A-Star? I've got some on a wallet. I'm adding some more. I'm just trying to build up a bigger bag. If you're finding yourself at the bottom of the leaderboard, don't fret. It's only the beginning. I'm not chasing the airdrops though. Mint your first quick swap Hydra Dragon NFT on A-Star Network. ZK EVM. I'm still scrolling through for any Mazda. That was it. That's what I remember seeing. Mazda PR, a renowned global automotive company, is unveiling its distinctive NFTs as part of Yoki Origins on A-Star ZK EVM powered by 0x Polygon CDK. With its symbolic significance, it's not just the first step, but potentially the start of a captivating series infused with Japanese aesthetics. The NFTs feature Mazda's iconic MX-5 Miata, capturing a distinctive subculture essence. Check out their debut over here. I'm not creating an account. Sorry, not happening. Not today. Mazda, right there. Meta Mazda. I just want to see what we got. I don't want to pay. I just want to see what we got. Oh, look. Okay, so this is some of the NFTs, I guess. Interesting. Kind of cool. I'm not really into the NFTs, though. Kind of a cool website. Travel play. I don't know what all this is, but looks cool. A-Star, I think it can do some big things, so I'm also trying to grab some more of that stuff. Also looking at Polkadot because it might be Polkadot that helps me get there. I don't know. I'm still trying to decide how I'm playing Polkadot. The chart tells me just to be patient. It's just hard. Hard being patient on Polkadot because she's been a $5 bill for longest in accumulation down here. Just trying my patience. Even going down to 370 something, which I was like, oh my God, seriously? For someone that was kind of dollar cost and averaging around $6.50 and coming down and losing, seeing that back drop 50%, it just kind of weighs on you psychologically all the time. You're saying, Polkadot, you better get your act together and do something big. Come back up to these levels, about $55 or higher. Do something great. Take me to $70 or $100. But for the love of God, just get out of accumulation. I need to see you do something. Can we hit $19, $20? I have not moonbagged this one yet because I need to see. I want to comfortably see somewhere around $12 just to know that I definitely got you. But it has been cool staking until recently. But there for a steady while, I was getting a nice steady accumulation of DOT through staking, and then something happened with one of them, and I don't know. Now I've got it all unstaked, I think. It's just a pain in the butt to do it through a ledger. That's the truth of it. The ledger did not make that a pleasant experience for me. For staking. However, Kepler Wallet, I gotta say, man, Kepler Wallet's awesome. It doesn't work on this though. But guys, as much as I would love to do an all-nighter, hey, Sam says, hey dog, see if you can talk Ordy into getting off his lazy butt and go to the moon. Ordy needs a good talking to. Because I'm about fed up with Ordy too. About like I am with Dot, although the chart on Dot's telling me, man, be patient. Ordy? You got people calling for the Coin Whisperer. I am the Coin Whisperer. If you need a coin whispered to, I will whisper to it. It needs a good talking to. Ordy? What the hell? Ordy, I remember you being over here at $8. I remember you being over at KuCoin. Actually, I think I remember you being even cheaper than that. maybe I need to look at that chart. Bring back some of those memories when we walked down memory lane together, Orty. Yeah, you remember the good times? Yeah, you were down here, man. You were so cheap. It's like, yes, I want you, Orty. Started building a little bag of you, man. You started running up and doing some good things. And then I had to get off KuCoin and had to say goodbye to you, Orty, because I just, I didn't know. Wasn't going to pay them gas fees to move you. I was uncertain about you, but Orty, gosh darn it, you went up and you got $91 and everybody started chasing you. They were all chasing you through here. But you on the weekly, man, and see all those candles are just chasing and chasing and chasing. I'm happy that you made it up there that high. I think it sucks that you're not, bouncing off this trend line like you should, but we'll talk about that in a minute, Orty, but I'm telling you, man. I'm still not sure what the hell you are, just to be honest and throw that out there. I know inscriptions and all that stuff and congestion and miners, and I don't know, they may end up loving you because you give them some work. But if I had to look at you now, you're looking bearish, Orty. I'm not liking it. I don't like what you're turning into. That's you got all your notoriety, man. You're letting it go to your head. Is that what's going on? Looked like you were going to do something really, really bullish right over here, but I guess we're just extending this trend line up to these three little wicks over here and just calling it a day. What sucks, Orty, is that, if we take a measured move from here and do it on the live stream, you're going to scare the crap out of everybody. Nobody's going to want to deal with you. Yet I must do that because that's just what the chart says. And says the Orty can come down to $21, and that sucks. And you better not let that happen. Orty, I got to get some more information from you. I'm going to have to bring in some friends here. I don't know if they're going to show up, and we may just have to go down to a smaller time frame till they actually do show up. And right here we are. Here we are. 8 hour. It's the first signs of Lucy. I've got to bring her into this, Orty. You know I do. Because you're headed toward the devil. I can see it in your eyes, Orty. You're headed toward the devil. And she's down here waiting for you at $40. Now, I will say that Lucy is above this 800 moving average. The price has lost the 200, lost the 360 even. Looking for the 100 to kamikaze down on the 200. I mean, she's going bearish on this, man. That was a bearish retest of this trend line. That's no bueno. Sad to say she's dropping. I mean, I know there's hopium that maybe she's double bottom here. Okay, I mean, we can look at that. We can look at that idea, but the thing is, if she's going to bottom here, she's got to make a higher high. And what's that going to look like? Is that just going to be another retest of this trend line to just get rejected and come down somewhere again? You want to take us on a roller coaster ride to $80, Orty? I mean, come on. I would love to see you get off your double bottom right here and do something spectacular, like maybe come up here and confirm it and hold it 75 and then start working on your own trajectory, or maybe even, God forbid, recover this trend line here at 88 and blast us to the moon. That's what you need to do. Make this a bear trap. You can turn things around, Orty. It's all now you look at it. When I see you, you're playing with the devil. If you're staying under this 200 moving average, you need to get back up. Come on, Orty. A lot of people counting on you, and you're sitting here playing with trend lines. You're playing with people's money, and you just don't do that in crypto. I mean, you do, but forget that, Orty. But don't do it. Don't play with people's emotions. That's the real sin, Orty. Nobody wants their emotions played with. And you're playing with their hearts. Looks like you're trying to do some kind of funky little triangle that wants to go to the downside. You can saying all these things that make you want to go to the downside. And I'm just hoping it's a fake out. I'm hoping you got a double bottom. Let that be the secret play, Orty. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. You can do it. I know you can. I want to see you do something sexy. That's what I want to. Next time I come talk to you, Orty, I want to be talking about how fine you are, okay? Just give you a little taste. Come on. Something to work. Oh man, let's hope that sticks. Do you want to see what this double bottom? We lose this area, man. Ooh. I kind of de-risked a little bit on my Orty bag since I was in profit. This is really close to where I got in somewhere around through here in the 50s. So my average buy is come up to or whatever. So I've had to kind of de-risk since we kind of lost this trend line area. And
she's not doing much. I may regret that. I don't know. But there's just some other things, some faster horses right now other than Ordi. And if she wants to do something bullish, I mean, there's always that possibility that we got some kind of funky flag. Take us to the upside. I won't rule it out, but this is a big deal for me right here. And that's just what I look at. But if she wants to flag to the upside, I will not complain. And you could be seeing $174 out of Ordi. So maybe got to turn this crap around, baby. She does have a trend line there that could be holding. That does look kind of nice, though. So this is something I have to watch when we start getting into these flags, these bull pennants and things like that, because I'm always going to be checking that major trend line, watching it, and looking really like a pullback to a 382 Fibonacci or a 236, and we're at a 382 right now. We get a bounce from this one, we got a good chance of making a bigger move to the upside. That's in essence what I'm looking at when this happens. All right, guys, it is now 1:33, and I've been on here way too dang long. So I'm going to say good night so I can wake up, hopefully before noon tomorrow, and not this Saturday. BSC says sound is annoying. Is it the mic? Is it the music? Is it my voice? Man, the voices come out, man. I don't know. I'm trying to talk them into throwing something more sophisticated, but so far they've been very, very reluctant to do so. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be back again tomorrow night, and we'll take a look at the charts again, see if retail is coming into the market, take one last look at Bitcoin, because that's just what we do. We're already here 2 hours in anyway. Why not? Again, same situation on Bitcoin, looking to see if we can break back in past this trend line here. If so, bullish as all get at. Rejection on this trend line, bearish. What I find interesting on the time frame that I landed on here, while I'm on an 8 hour, we are above the 9 moving average. Just got to reclaim that. So we're making progress that we could reclaim that. I hope we do. I hope we do. MacD on the 8 hour says, I hope we do too. So we got some hope. See you guys tomorrow night. Trade carefully. Make that money. Good night, everybody. In the moment says polka dot is a strong mover. Yes, it is.
Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice, ice, ice. You won't make it to the finish line.
Thank you, my man.
If you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Fade out of the ground, you ain't no one. You was star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you was really was part your life. Basic bullets, with no bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same, running for the meds. Show you like my vibe, that's my kind.
Good night, John boy.
Hey, Kimmy, baby, I had a book over here in this drawer. You seen it?
You mean a little black book? Oh, honey, I cleaned out those drawers in that whole room and made a big donation to Goodwill. But don't worry, we can get you another one.
Oh, hell no. You're never going to believe what happened to me today at the Goodwill. I found a book of seed phrases, honey. I can get those hair transplants now. Oh.
Go best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
I don't always like videos, but when I do, I always prefer Road Dawg Crypto. Trade wisely, my friends.